Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, good evening to you on this Monday night. The last little bit of sunshine that we had today that we're going to see for a couple of days. As you look out there tonight, clouds are moving in. That's the roofing dog on at Flooring Murky camera in Springfield. As we take a look at what's happening right now across the area, here come the clouds, as I mentioned, rolling in and saying goodbye to the sunshine. Storm system passing to our south may throw some moisture our way, and some of that moisture going to be snow as temperatures stay chilly. 26 in Champaign. Now, we're holding off on that snow as we go throughout tonight and most of tomorrow, but tomorrow night into Wednesday, we're talking snow for some of you. I will outline who is under the gun to see some of the white stuff when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
The state now has doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. Now the next step is distributing them. Also tonight, there's still one game left in the season for Illinois football. Who is leading the team after Coach Lovie Smith was fired? And months of hearings are over at the Capitol. What that means for Speaker Michael Madigan.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
Several employees have expressed to me some excitement.
That's because they will soon get the COVID-19 vaccine. Shipments of it arrived in the state today. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Paul's on assignment. Getting it here was the first step. Now the question is, who will get those first doses? WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in our newsroom. So, Courtney, it's going to go to frontline workers first.
That's right, Jennifer, but it's not as easy as just deciding to vaccinate all of them right away. That's because these first shipments are coming in limited amounts. So doses will be divided among those frontline workers based on things like what department they work in or their age.
We asked employees on Friday to sign up to receive the vaccine, to opt into it.
And of the almost 2,700 people working for Sarah Bush Lincoln, nearly 800 have already said they're interested. But the first shipment will only include 475 doses.
Those employees that have direct patient care in high-risk areas will be among the first to receive the vaccine.
Numbers are still being finalized for some other areas. For example, HSHS St. John's in Springfield will act as a distribution center for the vaccine, but they don't know yet how much they'll get, though some of it will be going to Macon County, likely including their Decatur location.
We have an operational plan in place to immediately start vaccinating people, not just in our hospital, but in the counties that we support as the regional hospital coordinating center.
They're also being careful to keep an eye on those who do receive the vaccine for side effects.
This is all going to be administered in a monitored setting. We will be observing the colleagues for about a certain period of time after they receive the vaccine. We also have emergency medications available, should anyone have a severe reaction.
The same goes for Sarah Bush Lincoln, where they won't give it to everyone in the same department at the same time.
We want everybody to be healthy, and if somebody has body aches or a headache, we don't want the whole unit to have those kinds of side effects at the same time.
What we do know is that this first shipment is limited, so in the meantime, health officials remind us to be careful.
Just protect yourself so that you can be well enough to take the vaccine when it's your turn.
Now, we've talked before about the extremely cold temperature that some of those vaccines have to be stored at. Now, the doses heading to Sarah Bush Lincoln, on the other hand, though, they'll already be thawed, but that means they'll expire after 5 days, so they'll have to be utilized within that time. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Courtney, thank you for that information. In other news, the U of I SHIELD team is working on expanding their saliva testing. They made a presentation in front of the state Senate this morning explaining what they've been able to accomplish so far. They're still waiting for FDA approval to offer it to the entire community. The state's positivity rate continues to drop. It's now down to 10.3%. The number of patients in the ICU in both Region 6 and 3 also down. Region 6 has 68% of their beds filled. Region 3 has 76%. More than 7,200 new cases were announced, as well as 103 more deaths. A diner could soon see its doors closed. Mary Ann's in Champaign has been operating without a health permit since last week. The health department suspended its permit because people were eating inside. Now the restaurant is facing a hearing before the city. City officials could decide to pull the food permit as well. It's illegal in Champaign to run a restaurant without both those permits. A hearing date hasn't been set yet. 2 million Illinois families on food stamps can now use SNAP benefits to buy groceries online. The state has a new partnership with Aldi through Instacart. Families in poverty can now use the SNAP benefits for same-day delivery and pickup services. The state is inviting other retailers to apply online. Illinois football is looking for a new head coach. Lovie Smith was fired yesterday, who coaches the Illini. Next season is up to athletic director Josh Whitman. He is conducting a national search as we speak. Our sports director, Brett Behrens, is here now. But before we talk about next season, we still have one more game left this season.
Right, and while it may not mean a lot for a lot of people, the players here still have to go out and perform this Saturday. They're still going to board the plane, so to speak. Whitman named offensive coordinator Ron Smith the acting head coach until he finds a new one. And he has an arduous task ahead of him, trying to rally the players and keep them together for the season finale at Penn State, like we mentioned. We talked to Rod Smith today for the first time since yesterday's news broke that Lovie was out. He thanked his head coach for the opportunity to work together. They spent the last 3 years in Champaign. Now it's about moving on, though, and they have to do it quickly.
Forever indebted to Lovie Smith. He gave me an opportunity to come in and run an entire offense and be in charge, and learned a lot from him.
Several players we talked with today echo those same sentiments. We'll hear from them coming up here in just a few minutes in sports. And like I mentioned, this is tough for them because a recruit comes to a school and he signs up to play for a coach, and now that coach isn't here. There's going to be a lot of turnover here coming up in the next couple of weeks as well, not only with the coaches, but the players who have free reign. They can go anywhere they want to with this transfer rule.
And everybody has something to say about who they think the new coach should be.
Yeah,
right?
That's true, yes. Everyone has a...
Don't go on Twitter.
Everyone's an expert on Twitter, right?
Oh, yes, we all are. All right, thank you, Brett. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Tens of thousands of dollars are going to a good cause, how one company helped to raise it. Plus, this movie theater was ownerless until last week. How soon they hope to open.
And as we look downtown into Decatur, quiet evening out there after what was another kind of chilly day, but the sun was out. That's something you won't get tomorrow. Here's your recaps, the highs, the lows, the averages, the records. When we come back, we're going to be talking more about the snow chances, chilly temperatures, and when the sun returns when we come back.